I will see a product online and it looks, wow, it looks beautiful. And then I purchase it and it gets to me and it's a completely different, you know, product. So how were you able to convince your clients when you were still an online business that, listen, this is what you're going to receive? And how did you deal with the doubting Thomases? Because obviously I was one of those, because I would always see you on my timeline, but at the same time I'm like, it looks nice, but will I really will I really get this exact product?
So convincing clients has always been a challenge up to date. So the thing is, for us, we bank more on doing videos compared to pictures. Because you know, pictures, they have filters, you can do a bit of too much editing. So we tried to do more videos so that you can actually show the product in real life. Also, on top of it, something that has helped us in convincing clients is payment on delivery.
Hello and welcome to The Millionaire Mind. My name is Turife. Now, the evolution of technology has seen to it that more women are in business and are able to facilitate business. And it's just easier because you can do it at the comfort of your home, at the tap of a button. It is just the most simple thing that could ever have happened. Joining us today is someone who's it's the proof of concept of how technology has really helped us through. We have Catherine Nduku, Nzomo, all the names,
Yes, it's okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
I've said your name, but if you could introduce yourself in your own words and what you do.
So my name is Catherine Nduku. I'm a brand manager and e-commerce business owner. So the name of our brand is called Rainbow Lady World. We basically sell hair and hair accessories and everything to make ladies feel beautiful.
Exactly. What exactly do you mean when you say you're an e-commerce business owner?
So when we started our business, we started online. We didn't have a physical location. We transitioned later. So our main platform where we conduct our business is on Instagram, TikTok, and social media platforms. Yes.
What exactly was the motivation for beginning Rainbow Beauty World? It's Rainbow?
So yes, Rainbow Lady.
Rainbow Lady.
Rainbow Lady World. So as the name says, we all know rainbow in Swahili means beauty. So we wanted to come up with a brand where women come and they feel we sell products to them that make them feel beautiful. So when we started by selling satin bonnets. This was back in 2020. So this is how it started. I'm a natural hair enthusiast and healthy hair enthusiast. So going back in high school, I remember we used to do like a lot of blow drying so that it can give you like long-term service. Because you know it's like 3 months. So I hated how we would damage, like we would really damage our hair. So when I finished my high school, I realized like my hair was almost dead. You know, like when I wash it, it has no body, heat damage,
no waves.
No waves. I mean, like we are Africans, our hair should be curly.
The bounce back
coily,
strong.
So I started to research on natural hair, how to take care of it and stuff like that. And it was really fascinating me. So I chopped off my whole hair and I started from scratch.
Wow.
And in like 1 year, I saw the growth by following it's like a certain routine from YouTube. I did my research broadly. So moving forward over the years, I really wanted to quit my job and enter into the business world, but I didn't know where to start. And I remember my mom kept telling me, find something that you enjoy doing and then capitalize on it and try to make a living. So when Corona came, the pandemic, I remember, if you can remember, we're not going to the salon.
Yes.
So we all had to take care of our hair at home, or if you do it yourself or your sister. So for me, because the only thing I know how to do is the, what do you call them?
The braiding.
Yes, the braiding. So I would wash my hair, braid it, and then I had a certain bonnet I had been gifted by a friend from abroad.
Yeah.
That time they were not really in Kenya. So I'll just braid my hair and then I would wear it, because our bonnets have bands at the front. So just like lay my edges at the front and then I wear it from half.
Yeah.
So it would look really cute and pretty. When I go to the supermarket, to the mama mboga, everyone would ask me, where did you get this cap from?
Yeah.
And then it was so tedious. Every time I have to tell them, oh, it was shipped in by a friend, or it was gifted to me by a friend. So over time, I started wondering, like, what if I, you know, like import this and start selling? I mean, like, trying is not a crime.
True.
So let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
So that's how the idea of Rembo Lady began.
Yeah.
So we shipped the first bunch of bonnets. I think it was around 20 pieces, and like 2 days they were sold out.
Wow.
So we were like, this is definitely promising.
Yeah.
So we started adding more stock, and within the first 3 months, everyone in Nairobi was asking for this satin bonnets, because we were the only ones selling that kind.
Awesome.
Yes.
And we have seen a lot of your presence on social media. I mean, even before we started talking, like I would see you, I'd see you somewhere, I'd see you somewhere. How were you able to capitalize on using social media as a means of marketing? Is it something you had to do research on, or did you just put your content out there and it took a life of its own?
So the thing is, I have a history. I'm a social media addict. So I'm constantly scrolling or taking selfies and uploading. I love social media. So when I got the idea for Rembo Lady World, I was like, if people spend this much time scrolling, what if I insert a product that can translate to money? So as they scroll, they also view my product. And I just decided to try one day. I started with my own page. I told my followers at that time, I'm selling this kind of bonnets. This is how they will help you, because right now the pandemic is there. You don't have to go to the salon. This is what you can do. In short, I was trying to solve a problem for people at that time, because the salons were closed. And that's how we started, from my own personal page. And then when the inquiries started to become too many, we had now to open our own page to sell that. Okay. And that's where we grew up to where we are today.
Awesome. And you started off as an online thing where you didn't have a physical location.
Yes.
How long did you transition into a physical location? And would you say it was easier to manage an online business as it is to now have a physical location now?
So currently we are still, our main customers come from online. That is mostly Instagram. So transitioning was not really a problem for us. Actually, we opened an actual shop last year. This should be like our first full year of like having a physical location. Before we had rented a shelf in town where you go place your products and then you pay. People pay online and then they just go and pick up. And as the business was growing, the owner was so kind to give us more shelves. So people would even try out, like when we started selling hair, people would try out there, pay there, and then collect, or others they would reserve. So when we transitioned, as the business was growing, we definitely had to expand because also our clients were becoming more. So when we transitioned to like a physical location, I feel like it's the best thing we did for Rembo, because now you know, there's this thing of what you see online
versus what you actually receive. True.
So at least you're able to rule out there and prove to them what you see online is actually what is on the shop, and they can come and verify. So it was not hard for us, and going physical was actually a good thing on top of being online.
Okay. And you have mentioned the situation where I will see a product online and it looks, wow, it looks beautiful, and then I purchase it, and it gets to me, and it's a completely different, you know, product. So how were you able to convince your clients when you were still an online business that, listen, this is what you're going to receive? And how did you deal with the doubting Thomases? Because obviously I was one of those, because I would always see you on my timeline, but at the same time I'm like, it looks nice, but will I really will I really get this exact product?
So convincing clients has always been a challenge up to date. So the thing is, for us, we bank more on doing videos compared to pictures. Because, you know, pictures, they have filters, you can do a bit of too much editing. So we tried to do more videos so that you can actually show the product in real life. Also, on top of it, something that has helped us in convincing clients is payment on delivery. So when you see it, we tell you it's okay, we'll deliver, you have a look at it, and then once you're convinced, you can purchase.
And does that not put you at risk, especially as the business owner?
It definitely puts it. It's a risky business, very risky, because sometimes someone will tell you they're at a certain location, and then you go there, they're not there, they're not answering their phone, maybe they're in the bathroom. Honestly, it's very hectic. Sometimes you just have to sit back and pray. But for us, what we did is we got a secure rider, so we are sure that the products are going to get to the client. Also, we normally ask for the exact location where you are, house number, gate number, and then we also ask, in case you don't pick up your phone, or in case we don't find you,
alternative,
who can we drop, like who can do this for you? So that's something that it's working for us. At least it's guiding us.
You live and you learn.
Thank you.
And you did mention that, you know, it's not like a business that you had thought would start immediately. It came off of convenience, seeing a gap in the market and filling it. And also it was a COVID baby, basically. So when you're starting such an idea, you have this idea, you have potential clients. How are you able to execute it? Did you feel like you needed to take out a loan from a facility, or bank on your savings? How exactly were you able to execute your idea into an actual plan?
So honestly speaking, at that time, I didn't even have the capital to begin. So I had to outsource from like family, literally like family. And I think I borrowed like 10,000, and then I told them I'm going to give them back, because my plan was to start small and then grow without taking the profits. So in business, even in school, we are taught for every good that you sell, there's a profit, right? But if you use that profit to get more stock, the business is able to grow gradually. So for us, we started really small, and then we grew the 10,000. Let's say it was 20 bonnets. We grew the 20 bonnets to 50, to 100, to even thousands and thousands, to where we are. So I would say start with what you have. Get what you can with the money you have, and then use the profits without eating to slowly grow the business.
And that's quite a difficult, you know, procedure to do.
It's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of discipline, especially that time. COVID year was really, really hard. We all needed every coin, you know. But I mean, when you see the future, and also when God guides you, I believe the discipline, you just have to be disciplined. And you have talked about after people seeing what you had on and wanting it, you had to now go into importing and bring them into the country. So what challenge do you face when it comes to importing? Because there's always the problem with customs. There's always the possibility of a supplier will, you know, send you not so quality goods. So how exactly do you navigate that process? So honestly, in the beginning, it was trying and failing, but then eventually we got the hack of it. So some of the challenges with importing, as you just said, the tax, especially right now, it's crazy. Also, in the beginning, mostly what we would do to make sure we are safe, we would order stuff in small quantities, so that we don't lose too much money and then get something that is not of quality.
True.
So you order a very small amount of, let's say, bonnets or hair accessories. Once they arrive, you try them on. Once you verified the quality, now you can order in bulk. I feel that saved us. With the shipping agents, it's always drama, I will not lie. Up to date, it's always drama, but if you want to do business, honestly, you have to be a very patient person. And you can't afford to be losing your temper every now and then, because one thing for sure is shipping agents can really mess you up. But you have to be patient and also have your tracking numbers and keep calling, keep following up, you know, just be nice to them, form a relationship with them, have someone inside the office who will constantly follow up on your goods. And as time goes by, when they see you're a frequent customer who keeps shipping with them, they definitely prioritize your goods first priority when they are being shipped.
And that's quite difficult to navigate, but now as a starting business, you know, initially, how do you just not give up, especially when you're being frustrated by all outside forces? There's you trying to just simply make a living and provide for yourself, and then there is very volatile taxes going on, policies and everything. So now how are you able to stand strong in the midst of such adversities?
For me, I tell myself, remember why you started. You didn't start, for us personally, for me when I started Rainbow, I didn't see the money first. I saw the problem, which was to help people and make them feel beautiful, because you know, like, it's a lot of women struggling with self-esteem issues. So for me, when I started, I wanted to sell, to give you a product, not particularly to sell, to first give you a product, you try it on, and then once I see a smile on your face or like a lift of mood, that was my primary satisfaction. So every time I feel like the taxes are going high, sometimes people don't want to buy. You know, the economy is bad, the shipping agents are frustrating us. I keep reminding myself, this is why you started, so you cannot afford to stop. If you stop, where will that lady find this cute wig that will, you know, enhance her self-esteem? So for me, it's find the purpose of why you started first, aside from the money. And
would you say it's, you keep mentioning we and us, but initially you talked about how you were the proprietor of Rainbow. Who is we and who is us? And did you expand over time to now have colleagues and co-workers or people working under you?
So initially when we started, it was family, and I came up with the idea. And then, like, as I said, I got finances from family. So I would say it was me and family. So when I say we,
it's all of you. It takes a village.
Yes. But right now, where we are a team and a few investors, maybe like 2.
And when you talked about identifying a gap in the market or identifying your target audience, initially it was just bonnets. How did you now transition into hair being involved? And was that like a drastic shift? Because we know you for accessories and then now there's hair involved. How was that?
So you remember I told you my goal was to promote healthy hair growth. So with the satin bonnets, we all know it's advisable to sleep in satin or silk pillowcases, which we also sell. So how we transitioned to hair and hair accessories, it's because we looked at our niche and what did we want to mainly focus on, and it was hair, because if you see where we started bonnets, it's for your hair, to protect your hair. So as time went by, we were able to define exactly what we wanted our brand to do, which was to sell hair products that help you grow healthy hair. I will not say natural hair, because even texturized hair or relaxed hair can also be healthy. So for example, if you check our page, we sell mostly headband wigs. Headband wigs are mostly made to help you grow back your hairline, because they are glueless, they don't have a lace, it's heat friendly, they are lightweight. So back again to our goal to promote healthy hair. So if you're going to have healthy hair, you must also have healthy edges, you know, grow back your hairline. So that's how we transitioned it. I think it just married. It married each other. We transitioned now to hair, and then for the accessories, we're like, okay, now we have beautiful headband wigs. But what about that person who doesn't want a headband wig, doesn't want a bonnet? Is there something else that they can use for their hair to make them feel more beautiful? Then the hair accessories came. So now we got the crystal headbands, the headbands for the braids. I think you've seen them on our page. Then what else? We have shower caps as well, satin shower caps, because you also started thinking if you're to have healthy hair, you need to protect your hair in the shower, because if it's relaxed, you can't afford to have your hair wet all the time. Also, natural hair is really hectic to maintain. So then came the shower caps. Then we have satin scrunchies. In short, everything is to help you grow long, bulky, healthy hair, whether relaxed or natural.
And that sounds like a very, you know, beautiful message that you're putting out there, and we hope it does reach your clients and they're able to identify your business as healthy hair and maintaining healthy hair. But now can you shift focus to the competition in the market, because there has to be competition.
Definitely.
Especially in, you know, businesses that are involved with products for women. Sometimes you would even say there's an oversaturation of, you know, products in the market. So now how are you able to navigate all of this and still stay strong and and still feel like you're doing something different that other people are not doing? And while you're also doing that, there are the copycats who will take your idea and try to make it their own. So how does that, you know, how do you deal with all of that?
For me, I look at competition as a challenge for me to become better. So you remember we started with bonnets, right? And at that time, I remember in 2020, we were the only people who were selling that kind of bonnets. But when people started to see, like, you know, how we are growing and moving so fast, there was a lot of copying. And I'm telling you, in like, I think 1 year or like 8 months, someone else had everything. Everything that you're doing. Everything that you're doing, everything that we're selling. Actually, some even dropped the price. So you see, when such things happen, you really need to fight for yourself to stay in the market. So when that happened, we were like, okay, fine, you guys have copied. So what can we do to, you know, diversify and also show our clients that, like, please come to us, like, we are still Rainbow. So we started to bring more prints, more colors. We started to custom make what no one else can get easily. So that helped us to stay on top of our game. And then we started to come up with Mommy and me matching satin bonnets. So that as well really helped us to be unique. But over time, we saw the bonnet business was slowly
declining.
Yes, declining. And then there's also counterfeit bonnets.
True.
You know, like in town, on the streets nowadays, they're even selling them at 200 bob.
Yes.
And honestly, when you look at the quality and the quality that we are selling, it's totally different. But then at the end of the day, you have to understand, because everyone is trying to make a living.
True.
So I can't judge them. So we try to educate our clients from time to time. As much as you're buying the ones for 200, remember your edges, remember your hairline, because the band they use at the front is very different from the one we use to make our bonnets.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, because mostly we conduct our business on Instagram, we have to stay on the lookout for other businesses that are selling similar products to what we are selling.
Yeah.
So how we stay on top of the game, we try to, you know, make our page fun, again through videos, through the Instagram reels. We try to diversify our ads. We do a lot of educating. We educate our clients a lot why they should buy this, why this will help them, how to, like, for example, there's a wig we sell, we call it a pineapple wig. We mostly sell it to, like, our moms or like shoshos, because it's a wig, but it's like a hat you just wear and you go. So we are telling them, on a day where you've like for us, you've undone your braids, you can
just pop it on.
Yes, you can just pop it on and go before you figure out what you're going to do next with your hair. So with competition, honestly, for us, we view it as a challenge, as a challenge for us to grow and become better. Competition will always be there.
It will always be there, true. And recently, I think you've even seen the story of where a certain designer was talking about how she is willing to just quit the entire business, because she feels like every design she comes up with, somebody will go and create a cheaper version of it and sell it for cheap, and then you are left just dealing with the losses and people preferring that, you know, over your product. And it doesn't even stop there, because some people will actually take the content that you sat down and created, and they will take your picture and they will take your reels and your videos and go post them as theirs. So do you feel like there's legal recourse for you, and do you feel like the social media apps and the social media platforms are providing a safe environment for you to actually protect your images and your reels? Because I've also been on the end of that, where somebody will I'll take a picture with this dress. They go take that picture,
and post it
and
page.
say she bought from our store. So do you feel like the social media platforms are protecting entrepreneurs like you, or do you think they're just slacking and people are taking advantage of that?
I'd say for Facebook is not really safe. It's not. In 2023, I would not really advise anyone to really bank a lot on Facebook. Instagram, at least you can control a lot. And also the good thing is that there's this thing on Instagram, when you scroll, maybe you're searching for outfits, they tend to bring you all ads that are for outfits.
Are relevant to your search.
They tailor the algorithm to what you've recently searched. So with that kind of thing, I'm grateful, because for us mostly it's hair and hair accessories, right? So as we are conducting our businesses there, if someone has copied our product, we might come across it. Actually, it has ever happened. Somebody took our photos and they actually put it on an ad on Instagram. And then while we were just like replying and doing our businesses there, the ad popped up, and it was like a different business name, and they're selling it way cheaper than what we are doing. So for us, we approach that business, we tell them this is not right, we will report you to Instagram and your page can be taken down. So we tell them, before we report to Instagram, kindly pull down the post. Honestly, you have to fight for yourself. It's a battlefield.
True, it really is. And circling back to now, how you started online and then transitioned into a physical location, would you say that in 2023, physical locations are becoming obsolete because you can literally just operate from the comfort of your home. But would you say it's going obsolete, or do people still need to come to a physical location to confirm that what you're selling is actually real?
I would say in 2023 you need both an online presence and a physical location. What I see is people who started with a physical location and are now trying to transition to online presence. They're having a bit of a rough time because the world is really digital. I mean, if we are not working or taking a shower or maybe meeting up with friends,
you're on your phone.
So the world is very digital. So I would not say that having a physical location is something that is actually coming to an end, because as you just said, you actually need the shop to prove that what you're selling online is authentic, and also to build trust in your clients. So you do need both. But if you can start online and then have even a shelf or a pickup location for people to verify your products, you're good.
And speaking of an online presence, I think technology has made people, for lack of a better term, have the audacity. So sometimes because of the anonymity and basically I'm not telling it to your face, so you won't beat me. So do you deal with some reviews that you think are tailored to hurt your business? Sometimes it's not even a grieving customer, it's basically competition that's gone, has taken a different direction. So now how do you deal with the negative side of social media and the bullies and the hateful reviews?
I thank God that before I started a business online, I was already on the platform individually.
It helps.
So I already knew how to navigate through this. And every time someone writes a hurtful comment on your business page, I feel like any hate comment, they're not hating on you or your business, they just have personal issues. That's what I tell myself and I tell our social media manager. They just have personal issues that they're dealing with, and they find the right platform to let it out. So what we do most times, we delete and then we inbox the client. We ask her, like, why did you post this? Like, did anyone offend you? Did you get bad customer care? Or what happened? But for us, I thank God that we've never really had to deal with that a lot. Mostly maybe a delivery failed and someone will decide to write it on the comments, or maybe they ordered for 3 bonnets, they got 2, so they're like, oh, you guys, you did this and this. So what we do is we hide the comment, because there's this,
you want to protect your business.
You have to protect. I'm telling you, it's a battlefield. You have to do everything to win and everything to protect yourself, not to get knocked down. Because if someone says that one negative comment,
and everyone
it's attracting every other hater. You know, there are people who they didn't even buy from you, but they just hate you. You know, they hate you. They hate your brand. They wish they had what you're doing. So they're like, this one has had the courage to write. Okay, let me back it up. So I always tell my fellow business ladies, women, and anyone who comes to me for advice, hide, delete, and then address the issue separately.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming. We never have enough time for this show. But as we're winding up, there's somebody watching who's seen you, have this idea and then actualize it into a proper real thing. What would you tell them if they're trying to figure out what to do, where to start, and all of that?
So what I would tell someone who's trying to start a business or wants something extra from their 8 to 5, find, just like what my mom told me initially, find something that you enjoy. Is it social media? Is it hair? Do you like doing your hair? Are you crazy about nails? Are you crazy about makeup? Are you crazy about outfits? Use what you have. I mean, for us ladies, I feel like we are so blessed. Men actually have a hard time
finding their products.
Compared to us. Like, you're beautiful, use that. Get a product. Is it you have good hair?
Use that.
You can sell, like, I don't know, accessories like we do. earrings. There's so much, especially in the beauty world. I mean, it's so, you can never have enough.
True.
Like, for example, when you go to town, there's this street called Dubois.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know it.
I know it.
When you go there, it's like this store is selling jewelry, this one jewelry,
exactly.
this one. That should tell you something.
And they're still in business.
They're still in for all those years that you've known Dubois. It means the beauty industry is so wide.
Yeah.
So find what you love. If it's nails, bank on it. If it's hair, bank on it. If it's makeup, bank on it. If you enjoy like dressing your body, go to Gikomba, find nice outfits, show people how you can put this and this together, then sell them as one outfit. Go to Isili, ship from Alibaba, ship from Shein. There's so much you can do with what God has given you as a woman to create an income for yourself, and you can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And where can people find your store and find your products? You can just tell them all your social media handles.
So on Instagram, it's Rainbow Lady World. On Facebook, it's Rainbow Lady World. We are also on TikTok, by the way. Rainbow Lady World. Our shop is at Rahim Tula Trust Building. The mall is called Pick and Go, shop number M17, first floor. Okay. Our number is 0757 321 157. Anytime you call us, we are there to attend to you.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for coming. She's such a bubbly personality. And we hope you have learned something from our talk today. As always, you can always engage with the conversation on the number 0770 729 366 and on social media at Ibru TV KE on Facebook and Ibru TV Kenya on Instagram and Twitter. My name is Turife, and I'll see you next week.